Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah.
Unfortunately, the medicine that I have not been on for months is antidepressants. So yeah, I should probably get back on top of that at some point.
Probably.
I also, with everything that was going on financially, I don't think I have health insurance currently. I probably have to redo it when I get paid again if I have enough money after paying rent and blah 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 blah. It's fun.
Alrighty. So you are here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink, but go ahead.
A bit from last time, you guys decided to cheat the maze and enter through the back door. I don't know why everybody likes entering through my back door, but here we are.
I wonder.
Well, I mean, did you see the tens we rolled last time? Apparently, there's a lot of good back doors going on around here.
That is fair. However, having made it through here, a couple of you recognized that the rather acrid smell from over here is Jewy Blexian. Now you've got a bit of a choice. You can go Dissenway, or Dissenway.
I don't know. I just follow the party.
Can I tell which has the most potent smelling coming from it?
The tunnel you came from.
Really? Just that specific tunnel? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Oh.
Also, this is what I'm currently listening to.
I think we talk slower than the build-up in that song.
Oh, you definitely do, but it's just because of the stuff going on in this place.
Tippo would probably go out in the open to see if there's any other issues that would happen.
I'm curious.
Alrighty.
What's over here?
So, since Tibble went here, we'll do here first. A small crowd is gathered here. Most of the assembled creatures are deep gnomes, but some have rat-like features, including a particularly fat specimen standing in front of the others, smiling at you with jagged buck teeth. Peace, the big were-rat says. He takes a step forward and extends... He takes a step forward, arms extended and hands open. Chipgrin's the name. I'm chieftain of Goldwhisker clan. Shall we talk?
Tibbo would immediately take his hand in a very friendly and diplomatic fashion.
There's 40 of them here, not including Chipgrin.
Oh, if there were like 3 or 100, Tibble is too friendly to just decline that kind of friendly offer.
Same with Ken. Honestly.
It's like, what? Handshake? Don't mind if I do, buddy. Like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, I've never met creatures like you before. This is exciting. This place is just full of amazement. Oh.
After shaking your hand, Chipgrin then walks up the stairs right here onto this raised area here. Stairs lead to the top of a rise where the floor is covered with a soft and well-manicured carpet of green moss. The were-rat chief sits on a stone chair flanked by 2 giant rats. Draped over the chair's back is a cave badger pelt. Let's get down to brass hobnails then. You were sent by Diggermatics because they want us out, right? Right? Well, they might get their wish soon enough, but in a way they ain't likely to cheer about.
I'm sorry, what? What's going on?
Um,
Uh, I'm not sure where you heard that, but that's not who sent us. And we're just really kind of peacefully travelers and everything. So I'm not sure what issues you and your people have, but it's not from us.
I hear a bit of squabblings start.
It's not necessarily squabbling. It's just like more confusion than
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah. You know what I mean. Yeah.
It's one NPC getting very ahead of himself in what he thinks is going on.
Yeah.
Wee.
Which, by the way, because of where Ken currently is and the DM overlay, it looks like there's just a random dog mouth on your token. It's really funny.
I want. I kind of want to see
Uh,
that.
Let's see
Like
how
take a little super, super tiny screenshot.
There we go. I think it worked. Let's see. How do I do this again? No, it was. And
I don't know
this.
I don't know how you usually do it, but I just do the Windows Shift S for the snippet tool and then.
I think
paste it.
it's there it is.
Thank you.
Found it.
I forgot that was an option.
Yeah, it's one I always use too.
Dang, you
that's
guys
not
know my health
HP.
now.
Oh.
It's right where mine's
I was
at,
gonna
so I
say-
know which ones it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not my HP.
No, it's not, but it's really funny because of where it's cutting it off. It makes the stuff below it look like a dog mouth.
I have more health than Rathmorn. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I mean, me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
I'm a ranger.
Well, I mean, granted, we have tough. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm at
I don't know. It just it was just really funny to me. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I'm at like 171 health.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite there. I'm at 138. But if I kill something, I get an extra 19. Okay, thanks to Mr. Belial.
So does the jagged tooth man, were rat, start realizing the situation that we're
He
not
has a lot of text
okay?
for different things. I'm
Big
trying to
cheese.
find the one where you guys are like, I don't know and I don't care kind of thing.
It's Biggie Cheese.
Chester Entertainment Cheese.
We're talking about two different rats.
Yep. Hmm.
And I'm just going to assume that nobody knows who I was talking about, and that's fine. I wish I didn't.
We know who Biggie Cheese is. Chill out. Calm down.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
So, want to know what one of the only things this thing doesn't have a scenario for?
What we said.
What we are in.
You not being here on the on behalf of the Diggermatics.
It's like we're not the Pinkertons. Get off your high horse.
Yeah, who do you think we work for? Wizards of the Coast?
That would be nice, actually.
Not right now, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd
They
probably
just
be
laid
making-
off 1,100 people for basically no reason.
I just figured I'd be making more than what Walmart's paying.
Not right now.
Mm. Yeah, I was about to say, not after you get laid off, because everybody who got laid off is not getting their Christmas bonus. Like, they've already come out and said they won't be giving anybody their Christmas bonus if they got laid off.
So they just happen to time it. So they just happen to save a lot of money. Who would have thunk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they all do that.
So how are you going to improv on this, boss? If they don't know,
Let's see.
if a very sensible option of what our characters would think or the position we would be in is very reasonable, but these don't have it accounted for.
It's because we came through the hole.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an idea for his character because it doesn't give me a lot to go on, so I can make a more educated decision.
Fair enough.
Because, like, his whole thing, the incredible description they gave me of Chipgrin is he's angry at the Diggermatics for trying to kick them out. And that's basically it. And then the rest of it is, oh, and this is what lycanthropes are, and this is how lycanthropes can affect the characters, and this is lycanthrope traits. And I'm like, cool, but what about Chipgrin? You know, the dude I'm supposed to be dealing with? Like, you know, his likes, his dislikes, who'd he fuck last week? Like, come on, man, give me something to work with here.
I'm gonna say in order: cheese, not having cheese, and cheese again.
That's fair. Because, like, his entire next line, is predicated on you being from the Diggermatics going, I remember him from when he worked in the tunnels, and now my kin saw him when he returned. I know who he is and what he's doing, and, most of all, where he can be found. If you and the Diggermatics want, I can take you straight to him. He what calls himself the Pudding King.
So
The
would we
thing
go
we
into that
killed?
scenario just because, as if he just wouldn't believe that we didn't know what he was talking about?
So he's very tight-lipped about who actually the Pudding King is until you guys do something.
Can I?
The what
And the
king?
moment you get aggressive, he's going to call in all of the crowd down where you guys currently are.
Can you
Where
say?
I
are
thought
they
they were.
currently?
They're all in this area here. He is currently up here sitting on his throne.
Then
What
how
did
are
you
they
say
not
the
already
name
near
was
us?
again?
The Pudding King.
The pudding king, like the chocolate.
I mean, there's more than just that one flavor, but I'm assuming.
So can we make a
Uh,
roll
can I-
about the pudding king?
Can I try to persuade him to give us more information?
Oh, that's another idea.
Sure, why not? Let's see. Good God,
Could
why?
I also try
All right.
helping to persuade?
Should I?
Oh, no.
Should I?
Oh,
roll
that's
the,
fucking hilarious.
Should I roll the persuasion before I decide what I'll say?
Go ahead and decide what you're gonna say, and then we'll see where the we'll see, depending on what you say, whether I will add or subtract from your score.
Do you want?
And
Do
then
you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Which one of us
Oh,
has the big?
Okay,
Bigger
I found something I can work with.
Because I have a
So
plus
something that doesn't involve the Pudding King.
I have higher than that. Let me persuade
He
him. Come
is
on.
so he is willing to show you or tell you just about anything as long as you guys will be liaisons for them to the Diggermatics. By the
Tibble
way,
has no issue doing that.
just so we're clear,
You don't know what these diggermatics are, but they don't.
I'm not.
it's a group.
yeah,
Thi-
I figured
this
as much.
group.
This group.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it.
Wait, what group?
Oh, you just
I
wrote the
posted
name
it
out,
in the
yeah.
thing.
See,
like,
I
wait a
was
minute, where?
thinking. MATICS automatic diggers.
Like automatic diggers, but no, diggermatics as in it's an affiliation of diggers.
Yeah, Tibble's too nice to say no to that kind of deal. I don't think Tibble's the smartest person ever at times, but it's what he would do. He wants to be nice and diplomatic about it.
So these guys live on the outskirts of Blingdenstone, which if you zoom out, you can see is a big ass fucking place. And they have noticed an uptick in greed in their, I guess you could say, inner city brethren.
There's corruption in the urban areas? You don't say.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking weird.
Deal with inner city youths.
Yes, and most of them will be black. So, yep, I know. So, look, it's not my fault. They're all deep gnomes.
You know, that's fair, actually.
Someone forgot they have a black player.
Nobody forgot.
Oh,
we
I
just
didn't
don't
forget.
care. We just don't care.
So I won't marry me.
Casual racism, yeah. So all of the people over here, they're also deep gnomes, but they are were-rats. So they believe that because of their more bestial nature, they are unaffected by whatever it is that's doing whatever it is to them. Let's see. So are you guys willing to basically broker an audience with the Diggermatics for them?
Let's do it.
Why not?
Yep.
All right, cool. The problem is that they are not in this section of the book, so I have to find another book. Because there's
Woo.
5 different little books for this one place. So, give me a minute while I find them. God, y'all skipped all of this. This is hilarious, and I love it. Well,
Sorry, I
like,
had
if
good
you
perception.
look right here, this is the room number. Room number 1 is the one with the earth elemental y'all passed.
What was
That's where we-
4?
Probably like right here or something. I don't know if you zoomed out. That's where I would assume. Because that's like the main entrance looking area.
Ah, I found it. What the hell? What? Why?
I don't know.
Part of my screen just kind of died.
Uh,
Like, just a section of my screen is now currently white.
That's not
the
good.
fuck?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Because I literally can't play with this. Like, I can still interact with shit, but I can't see what I'm interacting with. So give me a minute while I figure this out.
I'm gonna blame you, Denver.
I'm gonna blame my hat that I don't have.
Did you say your hat or your ass?
My cat.
Oh, cat.
God. But no, I'll blame my ass. I like that actually. I like that. We'll do
Well,
Here are
But,
10
how
out of
could it be-
10s.
yeah, you rolled 10. Ain't no way it's your ass's fault.
that. You know what?
No, don't know what. I like that Denver didn't speak up to defend herself, so it must be her fault.
I have doubts.
what's that persuasion for there?
Apparently not very good. He has no modifiers in it.
Wait, are we persuading? Oh, I'm sorry. I was Fuck.
It was a roll with no context. Voss is still getting things set up, as I said.
Oh my god.
You are burning your crits. Oh my god. I'm gonna laugh when you all get nat ones in a combat situation then. Fools!
Well, at least we persuaded Flar about something. I don't fucking know. It's fucking hilarious though. I
Mike,
love it.
it's my cat. No, it's your ass. No, it's my no, it's not.
Well, Voss is gone. Chaos reign. Oh, he's back.
He's
Chaos
probably
ended.
restarting. Healing.
I did restart and it went away immediately.
Oh, well, that's good at least.
Well, okay, so the thing is it's like my mouse would move over it, but everything else was behind it.
Then it's definitely not a screen issue. It sounds like something in Windows that's doing it. It's weird.
Yeah, but I couldn't find anything that was anyway. Whatever. Who cares? I'm back.
It's fixed. It's whatever.
Yep. So anyway, let me. God damn it! Now I have to find it again.
Oof.
Okay. I found. Oh god, that's on like the opposite side of the fucking map. Okay, hold on. Because I remember what number it is, so I just need to. If you guys wouldn't mind zooming all the fucking way out.
It's too small when I do that.
Oh, believe me, you just need to see the ping because he's gonna tell you these directions, but just so you know.
Oh, it's down there. All right.
Complete
Oh,
opposite
damn.
side.
Yeah. So, anyway, you guys can zoom back in on your area. He goes. Directions.
You want to take a look
Okay,
at
Position
that?
exposition.
Wait, before we go, should we ask him if he knows where the person we're looking for is? Just be like, hey, we came here to deliver a message to so and so. Do you wouldn't happen to recognize the name, would you?
No,
Oh,
but
the
someone in
person-
the inner city might.
Well, good to know.
Fair enough.
I guess
Yes.
Cheese has limited
Kazook
knowledge.
pick shine.
Oh yeah. Because she likes to shine picks.
What are the red squares?
That's a fantastic question. I have no idea because it's not indicated on the chart. Like looking at Gold Whisker Warrens, which is where you are in room 25. It doesn't say. They're just everywhere, and I have no idea. Like, let's see, area 23.
They are.
It's probably like
Nope, not
back
there
at like
either.
area 18 or something. It starts there because we were supposed to go in order, but we skipped it all.
Yeah, because we're fucking epic.
Well, no,
man.
like those are the only maroon squares on the entire map, and
Oh.
they are not. They are, for whatever reason, not labeled at all on any of the map. Like I have no idea. Like area 23, area 24. It's just not said.
That's kind of annoying.
So are they buildings? Do we pass right through them? But 'cause otherwise, how do we get out of this specific area?
That's fucking disgusting. So the red squares are refuse piles.
Mm,
Oh,
lovely.
Yummy.
all right.
So we can't get out of here without going through at least one.
I mean,
Unless we go back
you
the way
can
we
if
came.
you decide to get rid of the refuse.
I mean, where
Fireball.
would we put it? What
Fireball.
would we do with it?
Fireball.
That's gonna stink so
I didn't
bad.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said fireball.
Is that what Ken would do, though? If he knew
Wait.
that sentient creatures were in range of his fireball?
Wait, does anybody know prestidigitation?
It won't work on that.
V does.
Why won't it work on refuse?
If they're big enough to be shown on the map, it's too big just to be whisked away with a simple spell.
yeah, it's
Well,
like a 5-foot radius or some
prestidigitation would
shit.
be able to unsmellify it, but
Oh,
it
what's
wouldn't be
the
able to
big
get
hook?
rid
It's
of
too
it.
it's too big.
It's the
It's too
idea
big.
that we could be cleaned after we walked through it, kind of thing.
Well, that wasn't my idea, but
Yeah, okay, I have it. Let's do it. Come on.
wait, do I have any?
What the fuck did you just say?
Nothing to you, bitch.
How big are these piles? Are they like more than 10 feet across?
Oh
I
yes.
was about to say we can see them. So how? Big are
Let's give me 1 second. I can actually measure it.
Oh, I can
They're
get rid of them.
block your path, kind of big.
Would
Fuck
you
it.
like me to get rid of them for you?
I mean, why can't I use fireball? If there's nobody, like, if I'm just like, hey, move away from this pile so I can blow it up with fireball.
Oh my
Well,
god.
if
Like
if they seem to be strategically placed,
Oh,
make sure there's not a
lordy.
purpose for them.
There is a purpose for them. Yeah, so
Oh.
these refuse piles are like, what is that, 50 feet across.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we aren't supposed to be this big for tokens.
Yeah.
Oh.
This one is the
Bro.
smallest. It's roughly 25 feet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
And just because of what's going on, I've changed my music
Fireball?
to this.
Wait, refuse as in dead bodies or poop?
Ladder.
Garbage,
Uh,
Little
leftovers.
column A, little column B.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Underground compost heaps.
Unsavory, uninviting things. I mean, you guys could easily bypass it to go down this hallway if you wanted to. If you
Can we
just
just,
go up
like-
to platform.
Yeah,
Go
just
up
up here,
onto
slide down, kind of
26.
thing.
Oh, wait,
Well,
okay.
it's
okay.
less slide and more grapple or tumble down because that's a 30 to 60 foot drop. But
what's this? Well, I mean, I could just.
this and this are cave-ins, so if you have mining equipment, you could unblock that section. Otherwise, you'll have to go through the entrance.
Oh, so we can't even slide down that way to get.
So right here, there's no space to go here between the two walls.
No, there is.
Okay.
Yeah,
But the
it's
thing
just
is, you're still going to have to pass a refuse pile here in order
Hmm.
to get to the doors.
Yeah, because we
Well,
can't.
I don't think we have mine equipment to do this.
as far
I mean,
as
I
know.
have a fireball.
Fire does not mean it'll work against a huge pile of rocks and will just make it worse.
I thought it. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
figured it's like an
Could I
explosion.
not dig with my claws?
Probably not.
You
with
could, but it
fast-
wouldn't be as effective if you didn't have something, an actual digging tool like a
Wait,
pickaxe.
what's wrong? What's going on? I'm so confused.
Okay,
These
the way
big
we're wanting to go
things are
is like right
cave-ins.
here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. The way we don't go through refuse piles is going right here. It's a
Okay.
cave in we need mining supplies for. We don't have
Oh.
that.
So
Mhm.
Yeah,
if
sure?
we went,
you have to bypass the refuse pile in order to get through an actual entrance. You can
So-
use this way if you have digging equipment,
if we went,
because
to
otherwise
this-
removing the rubble from that area will make it unsafe to travel.
if we went to this one, can I see past or around it at all?
Is it
Well,
too
yeah.
tall?
I mean, that one's roughly 50 feet, so like
I have
50
a
feet
crowbar
in
and a hammer.
each dimensions.
So no seeing around it, no casting arcane gate.
No, unfortunately. I mean, you could. The ceiling is just a
I have
little
a
bit.
question,
Where
boss.
the problem is you'd be putting the arcane gate on the ceiling of the other side.
Can we just like
which is
push
roughly
it out
60
the way? Just push it out the way.
This?
No, the refuse. The refuse.
Oh, the refuse? Absolutely. But
Alright.
it wouldn't be pleasant.
Okay, well, let's just push it
So-
out the way. We're fine. Let's just push it out the way. Come on.
Do we light it on fire?
No, we use wind,
Fireball?
homie. Let's do it.
Then you're spreading it around, and probably will make us very unpopular with all the denizens we're about to meet.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
oh, they care about that.
Yeah,
Oh.
You're literally you're like shoving the trash cans into their front door.
Oh.
I don't even, based on where they are, I don't even think they're trash cans. I'm pretty sure these are defenses.
Could just throw it
Oh.
all in the bag of holding.
Gotta do that then.
Or is this also an area we can't go through without mining tools?
Without mining tools.
Yep.
My
I'll
masonry and
figure
smithing
it
tools
out.
don't count, do they?
What
The
is-
only other way you could go without using mining tools and without disturbing their defenses is back through the secret passage and actually complete the maze.
I'm not sure that that's going to be considered an option.
Crowbar and hammer does not count, right?
No, crowbar and hammer does not count.
Okay.
I
You might
do-
bust either one of those trying to use them as mining tools.
Pretty sure I still have that. Hang on, where is it? I have that scroll.
By the
case
way,
with the
if
glass
you
bead.
guys do take the time to examine these two, it looks like they were deliberate cave-ins.
Yeah, like I think this is all to keep this entire section safe from outside forces. Like the refuse, the cave-ins, it's all strategically placed so that things can't get. I mean, like why else would there be a huge refuse pile right behind a door?
I do have a javelin, so I can like sort of try to push stuff away without being.
You're
too
going to chuck a
close.
javelin into a rock and it's going to get stuck in
No,
between.
I mean I
It
can
can be
kind of.
used as a melee
I
weapon.
can use it as. I'm saying I can use it to kind of push things from a distance.
I mean,
Is what I mean.
Can I talk to, what's his name? Like something Grin? What was it, Chip Grin?
Chipgrin.
Yeah, can I ask him what the purpose of these defenses were?
Yeah, absolutely. They are to isolate the Werets from whatever hokey nonsense is going on in the rest of Blingdenton. Blingdenstone.
and is there? Does he know any way for us to get around them without going back the way we came and having to go through that whole maze? Like, can we get?
He's not sure how you got here in the first place.
It's like someone just popping out of your toilet into your house. And you're like, how the hell did you get in my house?
Yeah, no, effectively, that's essentially what you did. You came in the back door, and they're like, I don't know how you got here, but you're clearly here from the Diggermatics, so tell them
Could we
that we're
not-
not leaving.
Can
And
we not just go
then,
back to the way we came?
no, you absolutely can.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
we
but then
haven't
we'd have to go
known
through the
way.
whole maze, and we don't.
And it's one of those things like, didn't we skip it for? Didn't we want to skip that for a reason? We wouldn't have come all this way if we wanted to just do it.
I mean, to be fair, because you guys were able to climb the side of the maze, y'all have a relatively good idea of some of the maze.
I mean, if we could get to a point where I can see the exit of the maze, I can just cast Arcane Gate to get us there if it's not too far away. But
The thing is,
don't
we
know.
don't know what's going to be exactly the exit.
I mean, I feel like if you have a high enough vantage point, you could tell that where the exit
Well,
is.
the ceiling isn't always going to be exactly the same and flat inside of a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In this case, the majority of Blingdenstone has a 60-foot high ceiling, but in the maze, the ceiling is a little bit lower, so it's more difficult to get an aerial view.
So like, there's like, they don't have a way that like they go to get like supplies and stuff.
Well, they probably just
They
went
leave
the
through the
pile.
secret exit. Like so these tunnels here lead to areas where they go and get supplies.
Oh, I thought those
They
were
don't
like
interact with the
houses.
rest of Blingdenstone. At least they haven't for a while.
Oh.
And one of these wouldn't take us somewhere where we could more easily get into Blinkenstone.
No.
Oh god, these frickin' rat finks.
This one might.
Which one?
Might.
The one we could have gone down.
This
one
one
I was
right
looking
here. But it depends on your definition of more easily.
Oh, is there something we have to fight down there then? Great.
I think we can handle it.
He doesn't find an issue in a fight. He wants to protect people, but he like it's a necessary evil to try to get rid of.
Never mind. That's one of their houses.
Oh. It's like walking to somebody's house. Like, how do we get out of here?
Can we just
Boy.
teleport out of here?
It's
Yeah,
too
many
tall.
with a lot of teleport spells, you get to see where your destination is.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
These
we
these
can't see
piles are
past it.
so high we can't.
Oh, so you don't want to like.
Yeah,
Like-
like I asked if I could have seen past this pile here, I could have just arcane gated us to the door, but I can't
You
because we can't.
you
see,
have a visual of the ceiling on the other side.
which is way high up,
and I don't
so we
feel
would
like falling
fall.
60 feet.
Yeah, it's 60 feet up.
Unless
The
somebody can
only
cast feather fall, I don't see the point of doing that.
Does V have
The-
feather
Ah,
fall?
that's funny.
V does not have feather fall.
It's a very situational spell.
Yes. Always useful when it comes up, though.
Well, that's what all wizard spells are like. They're all situational, but when you need them, if you have the exact one for the situation, of course it's going to seem awesome. But that's why it feels bad for trying to choose what to prepare for a wizard.
5e wizards are significantly better than older edition wizards too, because in older editions you would have to prepare the spell in the slot. So you know how a level 1 wizard has like 2 spell slots, but 6 spells. So I would have to choose what spell to prepare in that slot. So like I would have to choose magic missile and mage armor, and I'd only be able to cast each one of them once. If I wanted to cast magic missile more than once, I'd have to prepare it in each slot I wanted to cast it in, and that includes higher tier casting.
I
I
wasn't
So-
saying that we didn't that 5e doesn't have it easier than other versions. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I just don't think I'm wrong though.
No,
But
you're not.
I remember doing that because that's the case. Like the first 2 Baldur's Gate games used AD&D rules, which fucking sucked.
So what does Tibble confer to the rest of the party about what they want to do then?
It seems like we're not going to get out of here unless we go back the way we came and actually complete that maze they put us in.
I won't be able to do it.
I mean, we could try knocking down one of these big piles, but I mean, it seems like they use them to protect themselves, and probably not a good idea.
Can Tibble ask Chipgrin how long these piles have been up? Like how long they've been isolated?
At least a day or two.
Maybe 2 months?
I'm gonna inspect the pile. Is there a way I can tell maybe how easily I could put it back into place if we move it?
These piles were created over several months.
All right. So
So tearing it down wouldn't necessarily be that difficult in comparison, but putting it back together, that would take a lot of effort.
Like one of those mountains you see in like a landfill. It's like how easily can I dismantle that and rebuild it?
Can I inspect
Yeah.
some of these walls?
Like the cave walls?
And
Yeah.
see if I see like anything along any of these.
If you're talking about secret passages, that'd be a negative, Ghost Rider.
All right.
No, secret path. What about this part?
I mean,
What is that? Anyway?
So this is a residence. This is a residence. This is a residence. This is a path to their hunting grounds.
And what was this that I was?
Another residence.
Yeah.
This is another residence.
All right.
So I do have, pittons, rope, that kind of stuff. We couldn't just like climb over one of these things and then climb.
You
down.
could. You absolutely could.
Is this just kind of an overhang that I see up here?
Yeah. Yeah, like this little bit here is underneath this column of stone as an overhang. It's where his throne is. So yeah, with the pittons and rope, you absolutely could. It's 60 feet up, and then 50 feet across this gap here, and then it'd be 60 feet down to the other side. So it would take it would take a lot of rope to do it, but you could.
Well, I have 2 bundles of hempen rope for some reason.
Why do we need rope? What's wrong with what's going on?
So, if I could get to the top of one, I could probably arcane gate either side for you guys to just hop through, and then somebody catch me on the other side.
I have hempen rope as well. So
If it's to the top you want, I could help you out.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yes, one of these spells. Let's see, where's his list of spells? Good God, man, why did I give you so many spells?
Because he's a wizard.
Shush. So he will cast Levitate on you.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
It'll let you choose your vertical position, but you're basically immobile in the X and Y.
So I can go up and down, but not forward and back.
Once you're in the air, yes. If you manage to get up against a surface, you could push yourself, but then you're literally just free floating. So up and down would then be the only thing. I mean, you're basically frictionless at that point when it comes to the X and Y axis. So
I mean, I could just walk right up against the edge of the thing, float up, and grab the top edge of it.
yeah, basically, if you wanted to.
And then, like I said, once I'm up there, just arcane gate, so you guys can get to the other side where the door is, and then most likely Poe could catch me when I jump down. Because I'm assuming he's strong enough to succeed in doing that.
I mean, levitate lasts for a hot minute, so
Actually, you know
you
what,
should
that's
have
right.
plenty of time.
Yeah, I can get up there, arcane gate, and then just float back down.
Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right up to the edge of the thing, float up and pull myself onto the top, and then
There's
gate.
a couple of inches gap between you and the refuse pile if you're up against the ceiling.
Enough to squeeze through, though.
Yeah, because the refuse pile is 50 feet tall, the ceiling is 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
So unless you happen to be greater than 10 feet tall, you've got at least a few inches.
Oh, that'd be sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
So then I will put one.
Standing on a refuse pile?
Being over
I-
10 feet.
Oh.
After a certain height, it's weird, okay?
I'll put one gate here and one gate down here.
What color would you like your gate?
Orange and blue.
Alrighty.
How
Playing
creative.
Portal, are we?
Why do you
Literally,
think he
yeah.
got the spell?
Fair
Now
enough.
he's thinking with portals.
And then I will just float on down. Float on down to the other
If you're
side.
on your death's bed, I'm gonna sing "Still Alive."
Okay. Only if you can actually.
Would
sound
Zilviri
like
join
Miles.
everyone else?
Yeah.
What do the doors look like from this side?
Doors.
Portals. Oh, are you talking about these
Let's
doors?
see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
he's
you were-
talking about doors.
Is Poe gonna?
By
join?
the way, the area you're about to enter into is the area you're first supposed to enter into after the maze.
And I will end the arcane gate so that like nothing else can use them.
Well, what if
Once
we
we're
need to
all-
get back in?
Well, I hope we can get through the door.
That is true. Does Cannon, as soon as the last person gets in, does he immediately just cut off the arcane gate?
Oh,
I'll leave him. I'll leave him going. Then.
I think well, what would Ken do? I'm not saying use meta knowledge to be like, well, what about this, this, and this? Would Ken just like, okay, we're here now, I'll stop it.
Wait. This wouldn't work. We have to go back. The first
So
portal
we-
has to be within 10 feet of me.
Well, you can.
and it's 60 feet from one side to the other.
Oh,
So the portal ID does not work.
So
damn.
none of that happened.
I mean, it does as long as the portals are also on the ceiling.
That is true.
But
So you just get like a piton right near the ceiling and throw a rope through, and then via gravity, it'll just droop all the way down the other end.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
mean,
Yeah, it works. I mean,
Well, the problem is that he wouldn't be able to put a portal on each side of the refuse pile because the
Oh.
refuse pile is 50 feet across.
no, I
Oh,
could. I
across,
could.
oof.
I could. No, I could because the first one has to be within 10 feet. The other one has to be within 500 feet.
Ah.
So the first
Okay.
one I could put on the edge that they're on. The second one I could put on the other edge.
You could
And
put on
then-
the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
just get like
then-
a pin and rope and throw through the open gate on the ceiling, and via gravity, it'll just grow down naturally.
and we definitely have enough rope collectively, so.
Yeah.
So I'll do that with the pit and rope thing. I don't understand how it'll work, but if you say it'll
So-
work,
It's called
blue
thinking with
portal-
portals, okay?
Blue portal would be on the ceiling, orange portal would be on the floor. At that point, you then nail a piton into the ground and tie a rope, drop the rope through orange, and it'll come out through the ceiling on blue.
okay,
So you
so
can
then
just
they
climb
just
up the rope. Yeah.
so
So
okay,
then we just have to jump up to it, grab it, and pull ourselves up through the portal.
so I'll float down to this side, hammer a piton in, and drop the rope through, and it'll
And
come
yeah,
down.
that way we can climb up, and it'll come out. We come out of the ground this way.
Yep. So blue portal's on the ceiling, orange portal's on the floor.
Awesome. See, I never actually played Portal, so I don't know how to think with portals.
So you just like the meminess of it. Got it.
Not even that really. Like,
That's even sadder.
I mean, it's just I just figured Arcane Gate would be useful.
Arcane Gate is extremely useful.
I mean, this is
And the
second
more
time, so-
three-dimensional you can think, the more three-dimensionally you can think, the cooler it becomes.
Yeah.
Like this use of it.
Yes,
Thankfully, I have party members who can think more three-dimensionally than I can.
this was this was actually a very inventive way to solve this puzzle. Because otherwise, you'd have to solve the maze.
So what do the actual doors look like from this side?
They are 60-foot tall, 90-foot across, giant steel reinforced doors.
Is it like a
Uh,
barred door, like on this side, or?
So it looks like they swing inward towards you guys.
I don't think I have any spells. that
You
will help with
see
this.
no actual way of opening them from this side.
There's no keyhole or anything?
Mm-mm.
Can I just like go up and knock on the door?
I'm back.
No way to pull them open.
Welcome back. Not from this side, not without getting inventive.
What happened?
Now, if you had something like a crowbar or something,
have
that
a
you could
crowbar.
wedge into the door and create a door handle.
Oh,
That's
well,
something.
I
I
have.
have,
If only-
I have a
If only,
crowbar.
if only someone in the party had a crowbar or
Wait, how
something.
thick are the doors?
I'm gonna get. I'm a
about
straight.
10 feet thick.
Do I need to write a check for this?
Do you think a crowbar can pry open a 10-foot thick steel door?
That's a thick
No,
ass
I'm saying
door.
a crowbar could help you open
Bitch,
the
I'm a
door,
hulking
assuming
fucking
they can
lycanthrope.
actually move.
You're the Hulk.
He
Oh,
said he's a,
He can hulk out, but that's a
he
whole
said he's a
nother.
hulking fucking
anyway.
lycanthrope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, we both have. I have a crowbar as well.
Yeah.
So you two working together should be able to open the doors unless something unexpected happens.
Like a
That being
-1
said, there-
strength?
Yeah, like that. I will say that Poe, you trying it, you notice very quickly that while you can move the doors, they do not move very much before something on the other side of the door is stopping them from moving.
Oh.
Nice.
Looking through the extremely minuscule crack between the two doors, you notice that there appears to be some sort of length of rectangular something on the other side of the door, barring them shut.
But you're saying
Is there
we
any
can see
light so we can?
through.
Yeah, are we able to peek through it all?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can peek through, but because it's such a long distance and such a
is there
small
enough
hole,
space?
it's difficult for you to tell.
Yeah.
There's not enough space to javelin kind of.
No, your javelin is too thick.
I'm not looking
Wait.
to put something in there. I'm looking to just see on the other side, above or below the rectangle.
So we can
Is-
see to the other side.
Can I see through the other side
Vaguely.
enough to dimension door?
Yeah, can we just teleport over there? Honestly,
Can I
Give
dimension
me-
door through?
Give me perception.
cool.
Are you asking me for perception?
Are
Dang,
you
I got
asking
lower.
me for perception?
It's perception for the people who are actually able to cast spells to get to the other side of the door.
So
I feel
mine would
bad.
fizzle.
Because I mean, if I cast dimension door, only I can go through, but maybe I can open.
What are
it
you
from the
talking
other
about? You can bring someone with you with Dimension Door. You have it linked.
side. Oh yeah, I would bring Poe with me.
Yay.
So what's on the other side?
So, Zell, you're the only one who's actually able to discern anything on the other side of the door.
Oof.
Yeah.
What's on there?
So on the other side of the door, you can't tell exactly what it is, but you can see that there is light on the other side of the door. So there are at least two sources of light that you can see, and the reason you can tell that is because there are two different shadows overlapping on the floor, two distinct shadows overlapping themselves on the floor right here, and it's difficult to tell what the thing is barring the door, but
Mm-hmm.
if you could get to the other side, or you had something long enough and thin enough, you might be able to knock it up, because it looks like it's resting on
Can I
the
just-
door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport over there.
How are you gonna
Oh,
do
is that your dimension door?
I have my own teleportation spells. Y'all keep forgetting this.
I did not.
No,
What do you think?
Dimension Door was from Ken.
Okay. What
But he did not
what
roll high enough to
teleportation
see.
spell are you going to use?
Misty step.
Yeah, the door's only 10 feet, so you pop out on the other side, immediately surprising two very confused deep gnome guards.
Oh, hey y'all.
Just a random half elf literally out of nowhere.
Wait, I don't think you speak their language. I don't think they. Speak
I can write in their like.
Okay, you're just gonna pull out a notepad and pen, and just like, hey y'all.
It's so
Like, hey guys, I need to open this.
Yeah,
I need to open this email first, and all they're saying is like,
Yeah, man,
what
I'm
the hell?
like deaf or something. You got, I don't know. Bring the fucking pen.
I'm just gonna
So-
shout through the door. What do you see over there, Zell?
Oh shit.
My God.
Let's see. So,
Uh.
what languages do you speak?
Goblin.
You speak what common as well.
Oh, sorry, Common, Goblin, and Elvish.
Unfortunately, you do not speak any language that overlaps with the deep gnome, so
Oh,
pen and
no.
paper it is.
Can I not?
Would they
shout
give her
through the door?
time to do that though?
Let me finish. So, they are very surprised at you just appearing out of basically nowhere, and they raise their weapons to you at first, but when you make no hostile actions towards them, and you basically pull out the pad and writing utensil, they're like, oh, this one doesn't, oh, this poor thing can't hear, oh, okay. Well, you can hear them talking, obviously, you just don't understand what they're saying, so you just write down what you're trying to say.
What is Elvira trying to say though?
Wait, are these guys friendly? I can't remember.
You don't know yet.
No,
For the most
so
part.
they were going to be hostile until you
Oh, okay.
weren't hostile to them. When they realized you weren't a were-rat, they were like, "Oh, okay." And then you pull out the pen and paper, and they're like, "Oh."
Oh, she's mentally
She'll
challenged.
she'll just say that her friends are in trouble. They're behind that door. You need to open it.
I don't think you need to say that we're in trouble.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's what Elvira says. We have no control over what she's writing to the deep gnomes.
technically we are stuck, so we would be technically in trouble.
It depends. It depends when Ken cancels the arcane gate.
Well, I'm waiting until we can actually get through the door. Otherwise, we'll need him to
God.
get back.
1 second.
And if it takes longer than 10 minutes, we're not going to have an option in the matter.
I mean, if they start attacking me, they're getting zipped to another fucking plane. I don't care.
You can
So
only do one target at a time.
they ask, where are your friends? Because keep in mind, they don't know you came from the other side of the door. You just appeared out of nowhere.
Fair.
Oh,
How do they ask her? Do they write it down for you?
Since they think she's deaf, they write it down for her.
okay. Then she'll just straight point. She'll point to the door behind them.
It's at this point that they look relatively concerned, and you guys on the other side hear the sliding of metal as the 5-foot thick, 5-foot tall iron beam they were using to hold the door shut. You hear it grinding as they slide it off to open one of the doors. And as these relatively yoked ass deep gnomes relatively easily push these double doors open, they quickly usher you through, checking to make sure no were-rats are on your tail. And then at the moment all of you are through, they shut the door and put the I-beam back in place.
Yay!
I call it an I-beam. It's basically a 5x5 by 30-foot solid chunk of steel.
All right then.
Oh, jeez, thanks for letting us through, fellas.
We did it.
You speak Gnomish, right? Or
I speak-
Undercommon?
Yeah, Tibble also speaks under common, yeah.
Me
So do
too.
I.
So if y'all
Right.
V doesn't speak either of those, so you're not alone, Zelvire. So if you guys speak Undercommon, they'll swap to Undercommon so that they know that you guys can understand. They apologize that it took them so long to help you because they were having to write back and forth to your deaf friend.
Oh, she's not deaf. She just doesn't speak the language.
She doesn't speak it, but she writes it? Alright, weird.
I don't know. She's an odd one.
So
You'd
how
ask,
did
though.
you
Look at
get trapped back there?
Wait, so let me get this right, Jess. Ken is shit talking Zavira right in front of her?
She can't understand.
She can't understand it.
No, but that's something Ken would consciously do. You always say he's so nice.
I wouldn't really say he's like shit talking her because he's just like, yeah, she's odd. Like, that's not.
Oh
like,
yeah,
an
she's a weird
insult.
one.
Yeah, it's like that's not so much an insult as just like an observation that
You'd
is
ask for her.
true. You know.
To be fair, I'd say V is the weirdest one in the party because he's already dead.
What is he disguised right now to not be a skeleton
Yeah,
again?
he's dead. Yeah, he's disguised.
Wait, did you just say yeah, he's dead?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's
He
dead.
doesn't have an ass though.
Yeah, he has.
Apparently, he's got a 5, which is more than I can say for the Sunday crew.
Damn right.
Yeah, I had them roll for their asses on Sundays, and yeah, 2s across the board.
There was one 5.
Yeah, there was 1 5.
Yeah, the dirty halfling we think he's a
Fucking-
kid.
A minor.
Well, that technically, as halflings go, they're of age, but none of our characters realize that.
Mm.
The child is the most caked up one.
Never want to hear that again.
My character has an excuse. My character's a cat.
You got a nat
Yeah.
one.
Tibble would ask the guards where the diggermatics are.
They basically give you the same directions that Chipgrin did. You would head down here, and then over here, and then over here, and then here.
Okay, because he wanted to make sure he had current information.
Yep.
Because if they've been isolated for over 2 months, then he doesn't know if anything changed.
That's fair.
And then we can ask
But
them.
no, the directions were basically the same.
Okay.
Then we can ask them if they know where the person we're looking for is at too. See if they know.
Pickshine.
Yeah.
Kazuk Pickshine. To answer your question,
Would they know, and would they tell us if they did?
oh yeah. So they don't know, but you're welcome to check in the Trader's Grotto if you're delivering something to them, because this is the Trader's Grotto over here. So one of the places over there might either know her or be her.
Okay, yeah. It's like one of those. It's that close, so might as well get that business done
I was
first.
about to say, since we came here to do that, I would want to do that first.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. It just makes sense.
Nose my head or eye around in this entryway.
Okay. I like how they were referring to Kazuk Pickshine as a woman in the last chapter, but now suddenly Kazuk is a guy in this chapter.
They're trans.
Consistency.
Apparently he transitioned in the time it took you to get here, so congratulations to him.
I'm just gonna say it's called lazy writing.
I guess.
Somebody's S key broke.
So asking around, eventually you do manage to find Kazuk.
Woohoo!
I think you mean low key broke.
And where would Kazuk be?
It's in this general area. Again, this is a colossal place, so
It does not show off like that.
it does. No, it really doesn't. Like, this map would be so much bigger if it added that detail. But
It's giant.
you find Kazuk in would you call it a store or a stall? Well, one of these things. So they eventually
hole.
point you to one, and you find Kazuk's cubby. You know, that's not a bad name for the thing.
Can I
Anyway,
cuddle him?
It sounds dirty just because for a while Kazuk was a woman.
Well, it makes it
a
worse.
little
because
bit.
It makes it worse if it was a guy. So I mean,
That depends on what you're into.
Pineapple?
So, what can I do for you?
I pull out the bag.
Oh, and then they usher all of you back behind the counter and then close shop immediately. Don't just whip out the jewels in front of everyone. Are you nuts?
Still
I
sounds
don't know
dirty.
what we're doing with it.
He knew what he was saying, Jess. Come on now.
Don't whip your jewels out in front of everyone.
Exactly.
This is starting to sound like the
No, but I have
opening
nuts.
This is starting to sound like the opening to a really bad porno.
Only because we're Americans and we have really prudish standards for stuff.
Exactly. It's hilarious and I love it. Anyway, so I guess he now takes the bag from you and starts inspecting the gems, weighing them by hand, using a jeweler's loop, etc., etc. After you deliver it and he's satisfied with your delivery, he hands you each a zircon crystal.
How do you spell that?
I'm posting it in chat.
ZIRCON, correct?
Yep, you are correct.
What kind of weight does that have?
It's like, is it heavy?
Give me just a second.
It's unless it's bigger than just normal, it's probably.
So
The D&D doesn't even have a weight for it.
no, it doesn't. But that's because
It's
a crystal. I mean, it's
what the fuck?
small.
I'm assuming it's
I just need a number.
It's.
Give me a second.
Pretty much.
probably be something like 0.1 or 0.01.
Oh. Okay. So zircon is cleavage. I forgot that was the term used to determine the fracture lines of crystals.
Is it negligible?
Oh. So normally I would say yes, but this one is actually relatively hefty. It doesn't it's not going to sound like it when I tell you how big it is. So it's that you normally find them in 0.1 to 0.3 millimeters. In other words, 1/300th to 1/100 or no 1/3000th to 1/100th of an inch. However, these measure almost a full 2 inches in diameter
Each?
each.
So what would you
These
consider
are
the weight?
So they are let's see.
Math.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. So the 3-inch spheres that all of you are handed weigh roughly 1 pound.
3-inch or 2-inch?
Whatever I said before.
2-inch. Okay. 2-inch is 3 pound. 1 pound. You said.
Yes.
All right.
And I figure they don't have any coins here. Pretty much, it's just pay with crystals.
Well, in this case, you could go to other traders and sell the zircon crystals if you wanted. Based on this, they're worth a okay sum of money. I don't know if it's an okay sum to you guys, but these things would be worth several years of regular people's pay. So this, if you were just a layperson, would be an incredibly profitable business just running gyms to this person.
I mean, you guys still want to be adventurers?
Yes.
When you say it like that, Jess, he said if we weren't adventurers, this would be a really amazing thing. But we are adventurers. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
so
Really
you
sick.
guys would end up making a lot more money just staying adventurers.
plus I'm mobile.
That's also fair. If you guys wanted to do an appraisal of them real quick,
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have like jeweler's kits or anything.
Oh, you sure about that?
Do you have
Oh.
proficiency?
You physically have one, not just proficiency, but actually have it.
I have a playing card set.
Hey, you didn't have to get confident about that concept
I was
because I'm sure
joking. I'm a bard. I'm a bard.
doesn't mean you couldn't start with one based on based on a background.
She was persuading you, clearly.
Yeah, it did not work.
Or sorry,
Kazook
deceiving.
says you
I
could
should say.
borrow. Kazook says you could borrow his stuff if you wanted to appraise the gems yourself.
What's
Are
the
these-
check?
Are these like valuable enough that we could use them to cast Revivify if we needed to?
No.
They're not diamonds.
Oh, it has to be diamond. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if
Yeah,
Kazook
it
gave it to us as a
specifies
prize,
diamonds.
wouldn't they already know the value of them?
Yeah, but you never asked.
And I'll ask.
You could always ask, but
I'll
since
ask.
you guys were trying to figure it out yourselves, he's like, if you want, you could borrow my equipment.
I mean, like, if you guys don't trust me to ask, shit.
I'll ask. Yeah, I'll ask him. Like,
Oh,
like
if
the
you find the
value.
right seller, you could probably sell them for about 50 gold apiece.
And there's wait. Okay, there's 5 of us. Did V get one as well?
I figure as
Yeah.
much, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we
That'd
have
be
6
six
of
of
them.
us.
So that'd be
Yep.
300 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's assuming the right vendor would want that many in one go, too.
Or have that much gold in supply right there.
And
True.
I mean, obviously, Blingden Stone would not be the place to sell it, most likely. But
considering this is the place where they were processed to begin with.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not an exotic good that would fetch a good price.
Now, if you were to go all the way back to Gracklestug, you might be able to sell them for a hefty price there. I mean, these are gems processed in Blingden stone.
It's too far.
Yeah, I mean, it would take you a hot minute to get back there. But anyway, so
Right.
Oh, hold on.
Might-
It's not
might-
like we can do anything with the gold right now anyway, so...
Hey, why not go back there? We might run into another demon lord.
Well, that's kind of my hope.
Isn't
I
that
wanna
like
go
where
back
our
and do that.
second goal is after we finish in this town, go back
Oh,
and kill the
yeah.
guy we ran away from?
The
yeah,
guy
Raph
we
wants
summoned.
Raph wants to fight the Demogorgon.
Well, it's one of those things like we're more powerful now. We probably could do it.
And we summoned.
Yeah,
it, so
you might
I
could.
Feel obligated to go. Back
So,
and finish
as you
it.
guys are having this discussion, the deep gnomes around you all draw their weapons and start to retreat as you see a guard stumble back, then rise up into the air. A strange shimmer around him reveals the surface of a gelatinous cube engulfing him.
Oh,
fun.
jeez.
Oh, yay.
Now, the question is, did they give me the token?
Probably not.
This feels
Of course not.
This feels extremely lol random. Like this
Fair.
encounter just came literally out of nowhere.
Well, considering that they were running away, it's clearly
They
not a friend.
did.
Holy
Oh,
moly!
my.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
sex. Get that away from me!
Mm, 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 mm.
Well,
All right, so, with this, go ahead and roll initiative.
How do we judge scale on this map?
wing it.
You don't.
Just say, "Oh hey, I'm gonna shoot it," or "Oh."
I
hey,
mean,
I'm
if
gonna
you
walk up and
really
melee
want
it."
scale, we
I mean,
could
we're
go
here.
back to the other map.
No, we're good.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Oh, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, just leave it. It's fine. Like I said,
Mhm.
we'll wing it.
That's what I thought.
I would have been found the other map.
Okay.
How is the guy in plate armor going before you two?
Zell?
I have. I don't know. I don't know.
Yay!
That's weird. I'm not used to you being happy about a high initiative.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the hell away from this thing.
Flar?
I know, I was reading something. Yeah, anyway. Oh, God.
Don't. What? You don't want to?
You were just like, what the fuck was that? Talking to your daughter again?
So, initiative
one of
order.
those
Zelvire, the cube, everyone else.
No pressure.
Oh man.
Wait, it's a cube.
It's a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
If you were gonna say friendly, I will literally drive to your house and smack you.
I know it's not friendly because it sucked me up in that one campaign we had before. It
Are
was
you
all-
saying you're prejudiced against all gelatinous cubes now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we rolled initiative, and it's the only thing. So,
It's also eating a gnome.
yeah.
I mean,
That's funny.
yeah, but we don't know him, so it's like maybe there's some history there.
What you do, Zelvire?
Okay, so most adventurers already know that gelatinous cubes are unthinking creatures, so this
Yeah.
isn't like a grudge. This thing is literally just coming to consume.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Uh,
Ken is not any adventurer. He's a pampered rich boy that got dragged to the Underdark.
I'm trying to.
And yet you're still acting.
So a
In front
noble
of
who would
Poe.
have had that as an education. Got it.
Uh,
All right. Anyway,
What was that about
Zell,
my
what you doing?
Can I just zap him into another plane?
I mean,
You want to what? Banish the gelatinous cube?
No, I'm just plane ship and then we dip out of here.
Ah,
Where do you want to send it?
sure.
Where do you want to send it? You have to have a target.
Let's send it to. I don't know. Fucking.
It has to be a target. It can't be. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Damn, calm down.
Well, if you
While
choose
that
to
is
do it, we gotta-
true, it does have to make the save first.
Yeah.
or I guess fail the save first.
Yeah,
That's
fail,
what-
You know
you
what I
gotta
mean.
feel it.
Send it to Waterdeep or
Oh.
some shit. I don't know, man.
So that's a
It's, the same plane with existence. It's not gonna
yeah.
work.
Oh, it's
You
the
have
same
to send
plane
it
of
to
existence?
another
It's called
plane.
plane
So,
shift.
Oh, okay, dude. Okay, we'll send it to like the Nine Hells. I don't fucking know. Somewhere up.
oh, that's disrespectful. Okay, which layer do you want to send it to?
The one
Through
with,
8.
The one with Asmodeus.
Unfortunately, you can't send it to the 9th. That one's planar locked. You can only access the 9th layer from the 8th layer.
Oh my god. Ugh,
Wait,
It's a whole.
send it to where my patron is. I mean, what?
Oh,
You would know that as a character. It's not like you're gonna tell us that out loud.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Do you know where?
Okay.
Do you know where Zura's patron is, Voss?
yeah.
Okay. Would it qualify?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, did it pass the save?
So I just need to reread this real quick to make sure.
Oh, actually, it says if you're doing it hostily, you have to make a melee spell attack,
Oh, I have to make a melee spell attack?
and they don't make the save until you hit them.
Oh,
Let's see.
Choose a
8 willing creatures, specify target,
that-
destination, appear near the destiny if you're trying to reach the city of brass,
D20
yada
plus
yada.
my spell attack.
Alternatively, if you know the sigil sequence, yada yada yada,
You can
you
use
can use this
banish.
spell
Yeah.
banishing an
Unwilling.
unwilling creature. Choose a creature within reach and make a melee spell attack against it. On hit, the creature must make a charisma saving throw. Oh, they're known for their charisma.
Yeah.
If it fails, it is transported to a random location on the plane you specify. A creature so transported must find its own way back to the current plane. Oh, that's even more disrespectful. You have to slap it first.
Oh, okay. Wait, with a melee spell attack?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the wording of it. Melee
Yep,
spell
you're
attack.
gonna have to touch it.
You just like
Oh.
slap it.
Keep in mind, this is basically like you're slapping acid jello
Okay, so is it just a D20 plus my spell attack
and proficiency, right?
and proficiency?
Well, spell attack includes the proficiency.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, so let's do this.
It's like you probably just roll a normal spell and basically get it.
Does that hit?
Oh God,
Does
yes.
that hit?
You have a plus 10 bonus, don't you?
I do.
Well,
So I've got some good news,
Well,
and
what's the saving
Wait,
throw?
hold on. Is there a person
it's a
inside of it?
charisma save.
I know,
I'm
but what's
fairly certain a -3 doesn't pass
Jesus.
so
because
you,
its charisma is even worse than its wisdom.
so you know where to send the cube then.
let him
yeah.
speak.
I
Man.
forgot to ask this. Was there a person inside that cube?
Yes,
There
it was,
was.
eating a gourd.
Oh.
It was, and now he's currently laying on the ground.
Oh,
Okay. I thought I sent him. I didn't realize. Okay, good.
I thought you went.
Damn
with
it,
Your,
I
your
wanted to
character would have
fight
seen
it.
him inside.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, seeing him get picked up was the reason you knew the gelatinous cube was there to begin with.
Okay, gotcha.
Does any other deep gnomes see Zilviri's moment of badassery?
Oh yes, several.
Like, slaps it. Get out of here.
Literally, like 5
Include-
seconds, just slap it and it's gone and everything's solved.
Including
Get you
Kazook. Kazook also saw that.
Oh,
Sweet.
All right, but Kazook was gone.
I know. I thought
Hey.
that too.
Zell might be getting late again.
Well, Kazook could also,
Maybe.
Kazook is always like, you know what? I'm doing business with some legitimately competent people. Good.
So, that gnome is extremely grateful for the assist. Let's see. What was the thing for this one?
And we're out of initiative, right?
Well, so much for fighting.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
fight it. I like fighting things.
Sorry, guys.
I most likely
Remember
would've
that
lost
side people
arrows,
like fighting
so-
things.
I'm loving this. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Denver.
What?
Fuck you.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Why would you say that? You realize I had the same spell and I could have done it just as easily, right?
Wait, I realized something just now.
You don't have to spell plane shift?
No, I do.
That would suck.
I do. I'm confused.
Why?
You're confused.
Why?
Oh, I googled it. Never mind. I see why it worked. Okay.
That's why I didn't ask for specifics. I don't care or know who your patron is for
Yeah,
the Vire, but
I was
it-
just thinking. I was like, wait a minute. Is she? Yeah. Okay, we're good.
it's not on a material plane, so it qualifies.
Nah, it's not the material plane, homie. Very far from it.
Now, although I do remember Voss saying that there was good news and bad news.
Yes.
Probably something like because I slapped and I got acid damage or some bullshit.
No. That was only if you were reaching in to try and pull the gnome out before you got rid of it. So the good news, you saved the gnome. Unfortunately, you banished the cube.
Yeah.
And all the treasure that was floating inside of it.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey,
So
hey,
you
Denver,
get
Denver.
no loot for this.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fine.
Hey, Denver.
I didn't know there was treasure inside of it.
Hey, Denver.
you didn't take the time to look before you.
Looks inside of a cube.
It
Oh
was
god, a
translucent.
giant sentient pudding!
It was a gelatinous cube. It was
It's like seeing a big cube of Jello. You can see stuff if it's floating inside.
Oh.
Yeah, but in any event, saving the person took priority, so
I mean, in
it's
the end,
not
we
all
have
bad.
over
With
With
700
that
gold.
said, the gnome you saved introduces himself as Mev Flintnapper. He also says that he's very glad you did that. This is the second time this week that one of those monstrosities has made its way over here.
Y'all need better
From
defenses.
where?
That seems like a problem. Like
Where
a
are they
big
from?
problem.
This area. On this side of that door.
I also assume that Zell doesn't understand a word he's saying.
I forget every
No.
time.
Tibble would be perfectly fine to translate.
Ken always translates.
Yep. So for some reason the slime attacks are getting significantly more common. Let's see.
I mean,
But I'm guessing objectively, Voss, it does not always go that smoothly when they attack.
No, definitely not. It definitely doesn't go touch it, it's gone. Also, I just made it to the bottom of this section for successfully delivering Wurz's goods to Kazuk. That's a milestone. And
Nice.
for rescuing Mev alive, that's a milestone.
oh sweet, we
Dang.
level up twice. You know what? I think we're actually going to be able to fight the Demogorgon.
Oh,
Now you are?
Yeah.
Now?
Well, hey, that's me talking, not Ken.
I'm sure Ken would have never had an issue. It's like, okay, guys, if you want to.
No, Ken had an issue. Ken tried to say no because
Yeah.
Ken knows what the Demogorgon is.
We don't.
Ken-
We just know it's a big bad. Rathmore just wants to kill it because it's like, oh, hey, I can't let
Yeah,
that be.
But Ken knew exactly what it was, and that's why he kept saying, like, I don't think we should do this. That thing is fucking dangerous. I mean, obviously, he doesn't swear, but
I mean, though granted, since we ran from it, we have gotten stronger.
yeah.
A lot stronger.
Oh, we're,
Voss, are you saying we're basically ending it by leveling for the session tonight?
Yes, mostly because for this entire week, starting tomorrow all the way through next Tuesday, I have to go to work at 8.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
And technically, that was supposed to be the fight you had planned for tonight, which you don't have another, so it's kind of like, well, it was probably supposed to end after that anyway.
Sorry, I made your fight like 2 seconds.
I mean,
Hey,
To be
no,
fair,
no,
we
it's
skipped a
fine.
lot. We skipped
You-
a lot.
You did,
How
but
did we-
that's
how
not
much
a
did we
bad
s-
thing.
Like, what do you mean we
No.
skipped a lot?
No, it's not a bad thing. I just find it funny that we keep just basically finding ways around everything.
I'm guessing it's not supposed to go like this, Flar.
I don't really know this scenario, but from what Boss has been explaining, we've been pretty much finding correct ways around everything that should technically take us longer. So
It's like, well, you're not cheating per se. You're really fucking up the flow.
we're just really figuring it out. pretty well, I guess. So
Well, it's not even that you're fucking up the flow. It's you guys. So you guys are sort of doing the entire campaign backwards at this point, which is
As always.
absolutely hilarious. Well, not the campaign, but like this chapter of the campaign. Because you were supposed to explore the city, get to know the people, and then you were supposed to go
Oh,
over to the Gold Whiskers.
after doing the maze before all of that.
Yep. But you just kind of bypassed all of it.
Yeah,
And then we
buddy.
found out, oh, we have to go to that other area. And then, oh, we can't get over. Oh,
Which you guys have gotten extremely good. Y'all have come up with some very interesting solutions.
all right, well, time to level, I guess.
because we're smart.
16 it is.
I love being level 16. It's great.
Yar.
I love getting to level 16 and basically doing nothing for the past 2 levels we gain.
Apply changes.
Yep, I get another Eldritch, or
Oh, there's no more
Yeah,
ways
Eldritch.
for me to
Yep.
get proficiencies.
Yep.
Fuck!
We're gonna get,
Good.
the
I almost had proficiency in everything. I'm upset.
Your rage damage is now 4.
yeah.
What's
And I
that
get an
for?
ability score increase.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna increase my con because that needs to
Why do
go
you
up.
look like that?
And
I
what
could take
else?
linguist and finally, you know.
I know,
And
but
finally
that's all.
understand.
That's basically all it gives you.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna burn a ability score over just getting linguist?
That would sound like something I'd do.
Yes, it does.
But is it something you will do?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not that stupid.
Is there a feat that can give me con and something useful?
Good luck with that.
I mean, now I got 20 in dexterity.
There's a bunch
so
of
we're
feats that
good.
give stat increases generally.
Well, you said something useful.
I know, that's fair. Let's see here.
Would you guys like to talk about your Lord and Savior, my D&D campaign?
Sorry, I can't play
What?
it. I can't do it the
We
weekend.
already discussed how long it's gonna already be, Matt. It's okay. Just write backstory.
Which I think I'm good now. I think I figured
Man,
it
I
out.
don't know what